All right, and we are back in the Subterranean Studios live. I don't know if it's live, but it's live to us. It's
You're live. We're all dead.
So basically, we're starting part 2, and we're moving into it. I have something else that I want to bring up with you guys, and it like usually in part 2 we kind of start to dwindle more to the movies and TV and things like that of that nature. But I have one more sports thing that I want to bring up. We touched on a lot of it in the first part. I hate the Pirates. I love the Pirates, but I hate the Pirates. I can't do it anymore.
Love the team, hate the organization.
I literally I can't do it until he sells that team. I can't do it. It just came out. So for those of you that aren't in the Pittsburgh area, the Pirates already only have a payroll of $50 million, which there are players that get paid more than the whole entire ball club of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then on top of that, now they're the first team to cut retirement from their staff. And it wouldn't be an issue. Like if this was real life and they were actually like a major league ball club that, put even a little bit of an ounce of an effort into, having a decent payroll and having a competitive team, that would be one thing. But to have like the lowest payroll and then be the first one to be like, yeah, fuck it, you're on your own.
Are they doing it because of the whole virus situation, or is that just something that they're doing? Not that either one's okay.
Historically, they've done it, but this is lower.
Yeah. This is real slummy. This is like slumlord status.
Like they're maybe just trying to use the virus as
it's a ploy.
Cop out to like do it.
And it's not even like if all the ball clubs started doing that, I could understand it, and I could be like, okay, everybody else started, now the Pirates are doing it. But like when you're the lowest paid ball club by like a long shot, long shot, and then you're the first one to cut retirement for your staff, like what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like they know what they're doing. They're not just like, whatever. This is just what it is. It's business. Like they know they're being cheapskates, and I can't continue to support this organization while Bob Nutting owns it. Just can't. Let's go Rays. Fuck it.
I don't think I can get into another team.
I just can't get into baseball.
Dude, I love baseball and I can't watch it.
Have you seen my baseball?
I've got something to bring up. 21.
It's not, okay. We still love you.
It's not sports related at all. 21 years ago.
People too.
Today, May 1st, was the first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Really?
21 years ago. May 1st, 1999.
Do you let your kids watch that? Because I don't.
Oh no, well, no, we don't have cable, so. But I still watch it. Like I still pull up clips and stuff all the time.
It doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me even a little bit that you still watch SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob's awesome.
Like if you were like, Real Monsters or something, like I'd be like, all right, that's cool.
But like, can you at least like appreciate the fact that show's 21 years old?
Perhaps if I was on mushrooms, I could appreciate it. But...
Really?
One thing I never really got into.
Really?
SpongeBob or mushrooms?
I've seen a handful of them, but that's just...
SpongeBob is hilarious. It's still one of my favorite shows from my childhood.
You're so incredibly ridiculous.
That and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I watched The Last Airbender, the movie, and
you should have done that.
I don't know.
You shouldn't. No, listen. The show is literally like the greatest thing in the world. That movie is trash.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Then why didn't you? When I was asking you, like I was like, listen, like I like to expand my palette. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
I know what you're gonna bring up, and I did. That was one of the first.
Ways.
No.
And then so here I am. I'm like, Brandon, you seem like the kind of dude that would like sit in his attic and watch anime. What kind of anime?
I mean,
to watch, and you didn't fucking know. So, but
nope.
But now this is the greatest thing ever. But you just like so happened to forget about the greatest.
You were probably shit-faced drunk whenever I told you that Avatar: Last Airbender I also said Bleach. I also said Yu Yu Hakusho, and then I said I'd ask my younger brother who watches a lot more anime than I do.
Well, I don't remember, so that didn't happen.
And he told me to tell you about Dr. Stone and My Hero Academia, and a couple other ones I can't remember right now.
I can't remember which
So-
one I watched, but it was all right.
Yeah. Oh, Death Note. Death Note's another really good one.
Yeah, and, I mean, I'm not, and that's the thing. Like, so we're kind of getting into more media thing. I told you in the chat. So I like to try things. I like to try things, and then I'll give my opinion. You know what I mean? And so I've been seeing all this shit about BTS, right? BTS. It's
Yeah.
it is a.
The fuck is that?
Okay, so have you heard of K-pop?
Yeah.
It's Korean pop music, right? BTS is like the biggest K-pop act, and they are a Korean boy band. So I was like, well, I'm gonna listen to this.
And you're watching that. All right.
That's where your mistake first started.
Alex is like the biggest Backstreet Boys and NSYNC fan that you'll ever meet.
Dude, on our Twitter, all you have to do is go back, and there was a top 6 podcast that was asking about like best boy band songs, and I was like, if you're not having "Summer Girls" by LFO, get the fuck out of here. And if you're not having 5 on that list, you can kiss my ass. Shut up.
All right.
You know,
Okay.
like I'm like literally we are like 1 to 2 people away from a respectable boy band right now. Like we
Absolutely.
could do it if we wanted.
No, I feel like we need one more.
You're definitely
saying-
AJ, dude.
Well-
Brandon's AJ.
Fuck AJ.
Joey, you might you're like the quiet one, so like I feel like they would like speculate if you were homosexual or not. But only we would know. You know what I mean? We wouldn't let that out.
Nah, dude, he's the redhead from 98 Degrees.
I don't know who that is, so I don't know if
I
that's
don't
good or
either.
bad.
I don't remember that shit, but you look like him.
I can never remember who was in which band.
Is
My
that good or
wife-
bad?
Oh no, I mean it's fine.
That was
Oh wait,
so
the
odd.
redhead in 98 Degrees.
Listen, boy bands were part of our culture. Like there was a lot of them. But I will say this: the whole Korean boy band, the BTS, it wouldn't be something that I would seek out. You know what I mean? Like if I was like tuning the radio, it wouldn't be something I would stop on.
Bro, it seems like
However-
you kind of did.
Well, no, I did it. I seeked it out for the first time to get a perspective of what it had to offer. And I'll say this: if somebody told me that this is what a Korean boy band was going to be, I was pleasantly surprised.
So,
It's
do
not
they speak
something that-
English?
Yeah, broken, really broken,
Do they sing? Do they sing in English?
really broken.
Because what I thought I heard, I don't remember hearing English in the couple songs I
Give us a
listened to.
verse. Give us a verse, dog.
I can't even do it. I mean, they've got like 12 different guys too, which is strange because you know the U.S. boy band typically only has between 4 to 6 max.
Yeah.
They have a lot, but I will say this: I was pleasantly surprised by the Korean boy band. So
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
like well, that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't like I'm on the same page as you. I wouldn't turn it off if somebody else had it on. I wouldn't throw a fit and complain. But you know, is it on my Spotify playlist? Maybe.
maybe
Yeah.
you also had Daniel in the bathroom or whatever the fuck that was.
Michael in the bathroom.
How did they compare to like
like
Backstreet
Brandon has Michael in the bathroom on fucking show tunes.
It's a good song.
The hell
That
is
guy's
it?
got pipes. That guy can really
Listen,
belt it
as
out.
long as
man.
it's not George Michael, we're good, dog.
What's wrong with George Michael? You got a problem with George Michael?
Oh, we're starting to
In the
war.
bathroom, yeah, because you're going to get arrested.
George Michael in the bathroom.
Didn't he get arrested in the bathroom for some shit? I don't know.
Pee Wee
That's
Herman
some
got
old-
arrested in an adult theater for pulling his poke.
If you're in an adult theater, though, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing.
Come
Like,
on.
what do you expect?
yeah, it probably only got attention because it was Pee Wee Herman.
So we'll get back to it. I have a question for you guys, and this is gonna tie the media side with the sports side,
Okay.
and so it's gonna be like a healthy transition. I feel like LeBron in Space Jam. Like, what's our opinion about this?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan for life. That's my.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying, dude.
But no,
Why-
like, you don't want another Space Jam movie?
No, I don't. I want the first one. I want the first one. I want it remastered. I want the first
It's
one.
called The Last
remastered.
Dance, guys, not the fucking first Last Dance.
I don't. I just. I hate them redoing movies all the time. Like, come up with
No,
your
this-
own shit.
Well, yeah, no, I get that too. But like at the same, I'm saying like, give us more content. If we don't like it, then it's something we can shit all over, and then be mad at you for doing it, and then you can be like, oh, this is what we should have done. Remaster that first one for us,
All
and
right,
then give
all
it to
right.
us then.
Brandon, I'll agree with you if they let JaVale McGee be one of the Monstars.
I don't even know who that is, but okay.
Dude,
JaVale McGee!
I want Jared Dudley to be a Monstar. He already looks like a fucking baked potato. Like,
Who do you guys want to be the Monstars? My choice is JaVale McGee, dude.
I'm gonna say Jared Dudley.
Are these basketball players?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I have
I
to
hate you
assume
so
so.
much.
I'm not a
I hate both of
basketball
you.
person, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
I wanna see-
I like the
wanna-
original Space Jam. It was a good
Let's
movie.
say
Yeah,
Charles
Like-
Barkley.
I was gonna say Charles Barkley. That's what I was gonna put
Yeah.
in there too.
He's still relevant.
Yeah.
Larry
Shaq.
Larry Bird was in the first one too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so I can't get behind. I
wanna
can't get
know-
behind the bastardization of Space Jam. I just
put
can't.
Shaq on it too, and
No,
like,
fuck that. You don't put the diesel in Space Jam.
why
If
not?
you could have your pick of the cast, would you be okay with it?
No. I would pick if I had my pick for the cast of Space Jam, it would be I'm not redoing fucking Space Jam. I'm coming up with
What if Michael Jordan comes back for number 2?
then
what if-
maybe. Then maybe.
if-
Then I love it.
Yes.
What if something else? What if
I fucking love it.
what if they're going? What if Michael Jordan?
Listen,
Gets
here's the
kidnapped by
only
the-
way here's the
we don't even know
only
the
way.
plot. For all we know, it
abs-
could be something completely different, like
No,
Frozen
no,
2,
no,
man.
No.
You had no
Shut
idea
up,
what was
shut
going
up,
on in
shut
that
up,
movie.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Bringing up
Shut your mouth.
Frozen
Shut your
again.
mouth. The only way that I will allow a remake of Space Jam with
As if LeBron shaves his head.
without Michael Jordan is if Mike Tyson is the dude and it's a boxing competition. That's the only way I'm
I
doing it.
mean,
That's not a
Yeah.
bad idea.
Mike
yeah.
Tyson, the greatest athlete of
Oh,
all time. in
Space
my
Jam
opinion.
concept with different sports.
yeah.
Did
Give
you
me
guys
X
honest-
Games. Tony Hawk. Dude.
That's
Did
not
Did you guys
bad.
really ask if you could take a punch from Mike Tyson last week?
Oh, I have another one. I have a
That's
versus,
ridiculous.
dude.
No, none of us can take a punch from Mike Tyson.
I
Fucking
stand-
cut my balls off. I'm not
What-
getting my
What's
fucking
considered
neck broke.
take a punch?
Yeah, do I just gotta get knocked? I mean, he's just gonna punch me one time.
Dude, did you
That's it,
see? Okay. So
Ca-
if you guys
castrated.
haven't seen it, I'm going to forward it to you in the group chat after this. Did you see Mike Tyson at 53 working out against the pads?
I saw a
no,
video.
It's probably a
pop up. I didn't
fucking
watch it.
nightmare.
Dude, it is insane. It is absolutely like at 53, this dude still has it. Like he's my favorite athlete of all time. But like here was my thing I was gonna say. Okay, so versus all four of us in this chat right now, armed with a broomstick. Each one of us has a broomstick versus one angry Mike Tyson.
No, are you kidding me? We swing that broomstick, it would snap over his freaking. It wouldn't even hit him.
Then you would get two.
Yeah, he's got like an aura around him
That's
that probably blocks
4-on-1,
everything.
I think
from
we
hitting
could.
I would
Yeah,
put
are
it
you kidding?
between my legs and try to fly away.
him. I just
All it
hand
takes
it to him and bend over and just say, "Can you at least spit on it?"
3 poking and 1 in a headlock.
Okay, so Joey, you're for us.
I think
If we could
You're
all beat him
optimistic.
up, we all get broomsticks and we all get to fight him?
All of us get a broomstick. And
Same
I'm
time.
talking a healthy
Okay, now
broomstick.
we're borderline. Yeah, no, I would do that.
Yeah.
I'm saying an angry Mike Tyson. Like I'm saying like a roided out angry Mike Tyson versus all
He's-
full of our four of us.
He's
with a
not gonna
broomstick.
feel these broomsticks hit him.
Is
Yeah,
he
but-
coked up and pissed at his wife?
Oh fuck you! This is full on dual tiger.
Someone
Mike
stole
Tyson.
his tiger.
This,
All right. So, cool. The Tiger's not
Pistons
there.
pull.
We got this, guys. We got
No,
it.
are you kidding me? He's gonna, Mike Tyson would absolutely
I don't know.
murder
It
all
might be.
of us.
It might be
You're
a
just not
3-on-1
watching
though,
that?
because Brandon looks like he's
Me.
gonna bitch out before the
I'm
fight.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, man. I can't do that.
Well,
Yeah.
we could definitely all do it. It's just who's going in first.
Joey,
I'll
we
take
need
it.
somebody to be the bait.
I'll take it. And then once he starts coming after me, you three jump in on the back. He'll turn
Oh, yeah,
around.
we'll definitely do
We'll get him
that.
in a headlock.
I won't. I definitely won't film it, and we'll definitely help you.
As long as you scream like Joey Live Dancers. Or something like
Joey
that.
Exotic. Look.
Yeah, that's
Joey
what I'm
Live
saying, Joey
Dancers.
blame that bitch Carol Baskin.
I've got
Carol
a.
fucking Baskins.
Speaking of fighters, I like when we first started. When you guys first added me into the group chat, I brought up a versus to you guys a while ago.
Okay.
It was Forrest Gump versus a trained MMA fighter, but this MMA fighter has Forrest's mama captive. So do you think Forrest Gump can take on this MMA fighter?
My
'Cause
mama
he's-
wasn't around.
Yeah, well, he's trying to rescue his mama. Or Jenny, whichever one would be worse. He has both of
Both.
them.
I'm gonna say
His
He
both
both.
of them.
bit
There you
me
go.
right in the mouth, but I killed him. Obviously it's Forrest Gump, dog. I'm not going against Forrest Gump.
Yeah, for sure, because like he
See.
ran across the United States, and then
I
think
it was like the star
one
running
better
back
than that
or wide
would
receiver.
be Bobby
at fucking-
Boucher.
Is it the same weight class?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Bobby
yeah, so,
Boucher would
I
be
guess
above Forrest.
Which fighter are we talking? Are we talking like Brock Lesnar or Frank Mir? Are we talking George St.
Brock
Pierre? Are
Lesnar
we
would
talking...
fold him up like a pretzel. It has to be the
Yeah.
same weight class.
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I mean, I guess if we go George St. Pierre.
Okay. What about this? What if we do Forrest Griffin in his prime? They both.
I
have a
like the
Forrest
George
Gump.
St. Pierre Forrest Gump, and George St. Pierre stole his mom.
George St. Pierre, 100%. George St. Pierre
Yeah.
was a fucking beast.
All
All right,
was,
I'm
GSP
going
was-
Gump. I'm going Gump.
Really?
GSP.
Yeah, I'm saying
GSP, dude. He was an animal.
All Forrest Gump would have to do is like say that he saw some aliens, and then GSP would start talking to him about it, and he would just knock him out.
What if we change this to Anderson the Spider Silva
Ooh, see,
In
he
his
was
prime,
in his prime?
I'm going with the Spider then. Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
going with the Spider then.
Dude, the Spider was insane. Anderson the Spider Silva in his prime was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, so if you don't know, now you know. Israel Adesanya is the next Spider Silva.
Say his name again.
Israel Adesanya, the style bender they call him.
Dude,
Ooh.
you're so cultured, man. That came right.
No,
off the
man,
dome.
that's you're not cultured when you know fucking MMA. That's the opposite. That's
Say
the
his name.
fall
Say
of
his name
Rome.
one more time, but say it like you're trying to seduce me.
Hey, baby, I'm from Israel Adesanya.
I love it.
Mm,
Does that work?
I'll turn
No.
on you. I'll turn on
No,
you.
I want like slow.
I want like
Mas despacio.
I want to
Yo, give me a beat. Yo, my name is Israel, the style bender, Adesanya.
I mean, it's definitely cool, but it's not sexy.
No,
Dude,
he's
really
he's cool though.
That's
You
my
guys check
whole
him out. You
entire
go
life.
Google him.
That's been my whole entire life. It's definitely cool, but it's not sexy.
Listen, I'm not a big anime guy, but he loves anime, and his entrances are always these anime fucking spells that are cast or some shit. I don't know, but it's amazing. Watch it.
Brandon cried 3 times during Final Fantasy VII.
I probably
Great
would
game.
too. That's my favorite game of all time, dude.
Yeah. Have you played the remake at all yet?
No, because I'm an Xbox guy. I'm not. I don't
Dude,
swing
I
the
got the
other way.
whole. I have it sitting
Had
right
it right
beside me
there
for
on
some
hand.
reason. I have it sitting right beside me right now.
Brandon plays
That's
a fairy
awesome,
and
dude.
cries to them.
But yeah, like it goes way more in depth into like what happened in Midgard before, like you spend a lot more time with Jesse, Wedge, and Biggs, and Tifa and Barrett and Aerith. Like in the
Doesn't
beginning
Tifa
of the game.
die? Tifa dies,
no,
right?
No, Tifa doesn't die.
No,
Don't like because some
I was
people
like
might
12,
not know.
dude.
They're-
Yeah, explain it.
No, to hell with it. I'll put it spoilers. Final Fantasy VII spoilers. Let it go.
Well,
let her out.
Aerith.
Oh, Tifa
Aerith,
doesn't.
Aerith dies. Sephiroth kills Aerith because Aerith is an ancient. one of the original stewards of the planet, and you know.
All right, it's been about 25 years, but yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Oh, dude, I play it like every other year. I play through the original 1997 version, like every other year.
Wasn't there a Simba kind of guy?
Red 13, yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't you change their names though?
Yeah, well, yeah, you could, yeah, but
Yeah, so
But,
I never
like, I
knew
mean-
any of the names.
I leave everything original, But
I never got
Nice.
into it. I wish I would have.
I
But like
never-
every time
never
I
played the same
watch
thing.
someone play it, like I've seen plenty of people play it, and I just have no fucking idea what's going on.
dude, it's Final Fantasy VII was like is still honestly my favorite video game of all time, and this
So
remake
that's
is
what you're doing during this Rona lockdown. What are y'all doing?
working
I'm working.
still.
I'm
Yeah.
driving a truck around a lot and dealing
Right,
with my
but
kids.
like in your off time, you can't go out. Like, what are you doing?
Kids.
Fishing.
Fuck,
yeah,
you
Joe.
guys got families and stuff. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah. And when my kids go to sleep at like 10:30, my 2-year-old finally goes to sleep at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I might play my video game for like an hour.
I don't know.
Damn.
See, I got a WWE 2K20.
Mm.
I bought that because it was like half off, and I was like, I haven't had a wrestling game in a long time, so I bought.
Did they
that.
remove the audience from the crowd for realism?
No, they have done nothing for realism in that.
Did you guys
The
watch that
graphics-
shit? You watch that shit without
I do.
WWE without the crowd?
Oh, I do.
It's really bad.
It is really bad, but I still watch it.
Yeah, that crowd energy is probably, and like when they're not,
Do they
Like, they
still
have to
try and
play
amp
to the
up the
crowd.
crowd?
They're not
Yeah.
trying to amp up the crowd, but like
So they're
okay,
top.
here's the thing. Like it would be ridiculously hard to do what they're doing.
oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, without a crowd, it would be insane. I mean, it's and I don't know. I just
I mean,
I
they're
like it.
basically doing what actors in movies do.
yeah. I mean, they're kind of doing
Because
what
there's no
actors in
audience
movies
for
do.
actors in movies while they're
But-
recording.
Yeah, I suppose, but like these people are really shitty actors. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
Not their main
that's
job.
a
and
lot
they're
of
they're
people's-
like designed to play to a crowd too.
Well, and the thing
like
is
they're-
too, like everybody that gives shit about to the WWE and is like it's just shitty acting. It's like no kidding, but like tell me how good Tom Cruise would be at doing like a double backflip off of a ring and landing on top of somebody else.
Stunt
You
doubles.
know what I mean? So like there has to be that. Like yeah, they're a C-list actor at best, but in the same sense, like they're also incredibly athletic in the same sense. So I don't know. I can dig it. I like it. I get a kick out of it. I can understand why people don't like it, but I did get WWE 2K20, and it was the graphics are awful. The game itself is just so terrible.
I was in the WWE for a little bit when I was in high school, but then after that I was like, this is stupid.
I
Sorry.
was in like
You're
elementary school.
stupid.
No.
No, I've been doing that, and we got Animal Crossing, so I played a little bit of that. Animal Crossing is
Oh, shit.
What
I
are you,
don't
what are
know
you
how
doing
I feel
while-
about Animal Crossing. My son wants Link's Awakening or whatever. It's like
Mm.
kind of like the cartoon version of Zelda Link.
Yeah,
I have the Link, the other
Breath
one,
of the Wild.
the Wild, yeah, Breath of the Wild. But he wants to get that Link's Awakening or whatever, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Tyler, what are you doing during lockdown?
smoking cigarettes and doing hood rat shit with his friends.
Looks like it. Yeah, he looks like he has a good time, like all the time.
Dude, well, he starts podcast dick out, dude. Like straight like dong profile starting podcasts. So I mean, there has
Tyler, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
now. I'm sorry, I was just being quiet.
That's right. What are you doing during the lockdown?
Oh, what
Like
am I doing during
Yeah,
the
you asked
during
us.
the
So what are you
lockdown?
doing?
Thank you for asking, Brandon.
You're
I've
welcome.
been playing a lot of video games and just wishing sports existed again.
Yeah.
Tons and tons of video games, more than I would like to admit.
don't you have that
but
VR?
I do. But
How-
you know what? You would think that'd be a good idea, but I don't know. I don't like sweating into foam, dude.
Sweating into foam?
Well, okay, so you can play Beat Saber. There's all kinds of games that will work up a sweat.
That looks like hella fun. Beat Saber looks like a lot of fun.
It does
It
look pretty
is.
cool. I've seen it, and it looks pretty decent.
It's the game I introduce people to, and then they say, "Oh, I'm going to buy one of these."
Really?
But beyond that, like we're still in the very early development. You know, like the creator of Rick and Morty made his own game. That one's really fun. That's called Accounting Plus. It sounds really fun, but
Yeah, like Jerry's balloon popping game. Have you seen
I haven't
that?
played that one.
Oh my god! You just a bunch of balloons float up your screen and you just tap on them. And that's all it is.
Now, so Brandon,
if
do you have VR?
No. But like on Rick and Morty, if anytime you see Jerry's phone, he has this little game with just balloons scrolling up his screen, and he's just tapping the balloons.
Oh yeah.
And they made an actual game of it. Like you can download it on the Play Store.
I feel like that's
iTunes,
90% of mobile games.
Yeah, more or less. I think that's what they're getting at. Rick and Morty is pretty funny, and one of the guys that made Rick and Morty, Justin Roiland, he has a show coming out. I think it's a Hulu original.
That's the guy that made Accounting Plus.
Yeah. Okay. So they have a show coming out. It's a Hulu original. It's called Solar Opposites. I'm looking at the trailer for it right now. It actually looks pretty funny.
Check that out.
Something about looks like aliens that are trying to fit in on Earth. But like
But
animation style looks exactly like Rick and Morty stuff.
Nice. So right before I joined your little chat here, I was actually playing forgive me, I'm old, but Fortnite. And it was they have a new style called Party Royale where you don't hurt anybody. And they actually had a live concert with Diplo. And it was actually for the first 5 minutes, it was really cool because I can't get out of my house. And it was really cool. We were all dancing together. And then it just went to pure chaos and shit with people riding around on four-wheelers running me over. But the first 5 minutes were amazing.
I would have been on the four-wheeler. I would have been driving the four-wheeler over top of you.
Thank you for standing in the crowd. We were all dancing together and shit. It actually felt for a minute like an actual concert. It was pretty cool. And it was live, and he was talking to us. And
well, didn't you miss out on a handful of concerts, Joey?
Yeah.
What'd you miss out on?
Talk about that. Well, I missed out on Ozzy Osbourne.
Is it canceled or just postponed?
Ozzy
Osbourne it's probably canceled because he's going through like syphilis or something.
That one was canceled, not related to the virus situation. Like that was canceled before that.
Because he ate a bat, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that was like what 30 years ago.
Ozzy Osbourne's patient zero. He's got the cure, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Patient zero from
he's
30
immune.
years
That's
ago.
what it is.
Like he's looking at people like.
Get his blood.
Yeah, I did that 30 years ago.
Yeah, we can't use his blood because it's got everything else in it too.
Dude, we gotta use his blood.
That's why we should use it.
I guess so.
Filter that out.
There was
He's probably got some weird diseases there. Ozzy is the cure for the Rona.
I feel it too.
I missed out. This year, though. I missed out on going to Disney. I missed out on going to WrestleMania. I had tickets for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Monster Truck Show.
Yeah, me and Brandon, we had box seats for the Monster Truck Show.
I have a beach trip in May. I still have not canceled yet.
Dude, you were canceling.
Cancel it, dog.
Do not fucking do that. You're not allowed in the studio.
I'm allowed to cancel as long as it's within 72 hours.
Cancel that shit now.
So I'm waiting until that 72 hours.
You're probably email them and tell them, yo, I'm probably going to cancel.
You're going to be that asshole on the boardwalk that the news is going to walk up to, and you're going to have to fucking explain yourself.
I'll just start coughing.
It'll be him and a bunch of college
kids. Run away.
If you do, plug the pod.
Oh, you bet I will. I'll have a shirt on.
If you get TV,
if I go, I'll have a shirt made.
So we're all on here. Tori's going to listen to this. Understand something. If any of us have the opportunity to get on any kind of national media, no matter how stupid it is, plug the pod.
It's actually better to make it more stupid because the more stupid it is, the more chance it'll go viral.
They know what to expect by now. We got listeners.
Yo, Joey, if you go to the beach, dude, you should do what Juke Squad did and just make a fake fin and then just kind of scuba dive out around the swimming area, and you'll get on the news. I promise you.
I'll do it.
Do it, dude.
Late
You
May.
look fit. You look fit.
Pay attention. Late May on the news.
Late May, man. I'll be watching.
What beach are you going to?
Ocean City.
Don't tell us.
The peasant beach.
Yeah.
I know the area. I hate going to new places.
You gotta go to the Purple Moose Saloon.
Never been there.
All right, go to the Purple Moose Saloon, dog.
Tell him Tyler sent you.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell him T-Wayne.
They'll give you a pickle juice vodka shot, dude.
I thought, no, you got to go and get us more pickle juice vodka.
Yeah, there's Pickles Pub down there that has that.
Yeah, that's where you got it from, didn't you?
I didn't get it. My parents went down there.
Oh, so your parents are putting in work.
And they're the ones
You're
that brought
just
that back,
fucking off.
and then they gave it to me.
I have a
Kudos to
friend
your
who takes shots of vodka and then drinks pickle juice. Does that count?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Why not?
As
100%.
as a chaser, you know?
100%.
I just like vodka from the bottle. Shit's good. Water.
In Mother Russia, we drink it from the bottle.
We
It
got.
goes down easy.
I like Alexander Kukushkikov's toilet bowl vodka is my favorite. Toilet bowl vodka, finest in all of Russia. We got a minute left, so I'm gonna have to end this. We're gonna we'll be back at it. You wanna do a would you rather?
I'm good to keep rolling, yeah.
You wanna do a would you rather, Joey?
We can do it, yeah.
I can
Less
do
than a
it.
minute.
Tyler, do you wanna do a would you rather?
I'm down, dude. I'm having fun. Thanks for having me on, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
No
So
That's
problem.
what I
we're gonna-
said at first, too.
Yeah, until he had to do it every fucking week. Now he hates us.
Now they depend on me a little bit.
Gigantic fingernails.
You need to get
There's
some more
nothing wrong
time.
with my fingernails.
Can I have a sign off, guys? Hey,
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it
Okay.
around. So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna say this is the episode 2, part 2, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do a bonus episode for you. We're gonna do some would you rather. So, Joey, what do you got?
Check you later.
Brandon, you
Just-
with your shitty
Just
one.
buy
that
this
you figured
time.
out
Just
yet.
buy. We don't got
No,
time.
no, fuck
Bye.
you. Okay, he wants
Bye.
to say later
Old
on the
Faithful.
Jays.
Old
he's
Faithful.
really fucking wanting to. Tyler, it's your chance.
bye, 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 bye.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Got a little
Backstreet
NSYNC
Boys.
going
I wish
on.
I would have thought about that.